an everlasting reality. So put your hands together as I welcome Dr. Navneet Kera sir, HOD PGDM IB, to please felicitate the students here.
Dear students, good morning again. I could not hear your, enthusiastic, it was not that, Great. So dear students, I am Dr. Navneet Kera, and the kind of subjects which I am looking forward to deliver, the kind of subjects which I deliver includes international business, managerial economics, strategic management, research methodology, and so on and so forth. So about the subjects, largely I deal in international business, managerial economics, and so on. Besides this, students, I keep on exploring the different aspects and the problems that is into research. Research is something wherein you can look at me whenever it comes to something unique. I keep on exploring. I explore the different aspects that how can we explore different situations through qualitative measures and quantitative measures. So maybe you can be a part of research team. Additionally, I also deal with the industry people to deliver MDPs, particularly related to exports, and the top of the top B schools we have been into, be it IFT or NISBERT or NIPSCOM or COIR board or any promotion council. So we keep on training the exporters as to how to start your business, what are the current DGFT policies, how you can avail the incentives, documentation. So if your forte is to set up your export business, therein also I can be a source of support for you guys. So you can look up to me for the purpose of research, for any sort of export businesses, for any sort of IB related aspects. Additionally, the responsibilities which I am shouldering over here includes the HOD to PGDM IB. So if be there anything which cannot be resolved through your class coordinators, you can always look up to me and can approach me. I always welcome the suggestions of the students, but it's always better if you come with solution. Otherwise, I always welcome the hair problems to come here and I try to put my heart and soul to solve it. So we are here to resolve all this kind of stuff. With this note, I once again welcome and thank you so much to all of you for being here on time. And I assure you that you'll have a quality time over here, your holistic development. We are concerned about your overall development at JIMS Kalkaji. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, sir. So this is Dr. Navneet Kera sir, HOD PGDM IB, introducing himself. So talking next, we all know that Amazon is into hiring for operations, and we also know that Flipkart and other e-commerce websites are into taking orders digitally, but yes, they are delivered by people. And then customers have a lot of doubts and dissonances that we were not supposed to have this order. In order to delve deep into the issues of operations management, may I call upon Dr. Nupur Rao ma'am, Professor, JIMS Kalkaji.
Good morning, students. I am Dr. Nupur Rao. This is a formal introduction. However, we have met before. But just to introduce myself, I am an operations management faculty here. I did my graduation in engineering, in instrumentation, electronics and instrumentation. Later, I did my MBA in finance. And the time when I did it, it was operations as a separate specialization was not there. So by virtue of being an engineer, I picked up the subject and now I'm an operations faculty. So I shall be teaching you operations in third trimester and then followed by logistics, supply chain and then customer relationship management. So see you all in the class. You still have 2 more semesters to go. So see you in third trimester. All the best. By the way, before that, I'm also in charge of cultural club here. So those of you who are interested, please contact me because soon we will be having a committee constituted. All the best.
Okay, next, thank you, ma'am. So this is about operations and logistics that you are going to get an enhanced knowledge of. Going further, we are privileged to have with us Dr. Sandeepa Kaur, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. I believe some of you have got my introduction already been reserved in your minds, right? So those who are actually taking up financial accounting with me, they would be knowing it. And for rest of you, I'm Dr. Sandeepa Kaur. My introduction includes my academic background into this domain. I have altogether been into finance accounting. So talking about, I have done 3 post-graduations and a PhD. So my post-graduations include MBA, MCom in CFA and PhD again in finance. So belonging to the finance and finance kitty, I'm handling finance club also, which we call it as money tech, right? So this is a overall constitution of finance club talks about wherein we organize various stuff related to financial activities. Plus, prior to that, we will be providing you a background that what all is about finance and what all options you have in working with financial streams. Like what all jobs you'll be getting for the financial stream. So we have in totality large number of events. Every month will be coming up financial events. So we'll be starting with the talk on the career aspects of finance. We'll be going further with the split hairs wherein we'll be organizing inter-college quiz. Then we have an institutional quiz also organized. Then afterwards in the month of December or January, generally, we go for an event called as Untitled. This is an event wherein the totality of the affair is organized for the financial domain. 7 to 8 events in 2 days duration will be organized. And last year in 2022, we had almost 500 participations from the institutions, including IIM, Prachi, we had from FMS, we had from all the domains, specific areas, and we have to block down that we cannot actually register more participations with us. And then we hold on budget sessions, we hold on international panel discussions in this club also. I'm having few of the posts vacant for the position. Like we have a combination of keeping 2 badge holders from first year and 2 from the second year. So 2 second year badge holders are already there, president and vice president, and the positions which I am holding for you guys would be treasurer and secretary to the position. So if you want to apply, I'll share the number of my president and vice president also, and you could vouch for the video which we have for the events related to finance club as well. So I'll be putting that into my status for today. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Sandeepa ma'am. And students, now we are having, let's move from finance to the mode of analytics since blockchain is much into hype. Can we have Shilpi ma'am introducing herself to these students, please?
Good morning, everyone. I think I have taken classes for all of you. Though we will be segregating with the 3 batches A, B, and IB, but for the QT and analytics, I think I've taken class for everyone. So most of you would be familiar with my introduction. Again, going forward with it, I have done my bachelor's in operational research and computer science from Kalkaji College. I have done my post-graduation in applied OR from Hindu College Department of Delhi University. Department of Operational Research, Delhi University, and I have also done my MPhil in Operational Research, again from Delhi University, Department of OI. So that is my degree throughout. PhD is yet to start and complete. So that's it. And also though I'll be handling, I don't handle Business Analytics Club, but I'll be handling an ISC club, which I'll be talking about as and when the club, the intros are there. But anything that you want to know about analytics or 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 anything related to what kind of courses are there, I'll keep discussing this in the classes. I'll keep giving you the ideas about what the industry demands and what they are actually expecting from all of you. So we can keep discussing this in the class. So that's it from my end. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shilpi ma'am. And the mode of analytics continue as I welcome Dr. Shruti Triambak ma'am, Associate Professor JIMS Kalkaji, to please come over and introduce. Now she's also the class coordinator of PGDM IB, so please put your eyes and ears here.
Thank you, Jyoti ma'am, and good morning, all of you. Myself, Dr. Shruti Triambak, I have done my graduation from Miranda House, Delhi University, and after that I have done my MBA and PhD from Birla Institute of Technology, Meshra, Ranchi. Definitely, Shilpi ma'am and myself here to guide you in analytics like Power BI, R, Python, and more tool Tabule. So in the current scenario, you will find most of the industries are practicing R and Python rather than switch over to SPSS or structural equation modeling, or you can say smart PLS. So and the second most important thing, I will be your coordinator, as Jyoti ma'am already said, PGDM IB. So any kind of help, I'm here in the campus. Apart from that, I am very passionate about the research work. So anybody, I had already taken your class on research, certain parameters. So definitely any kind of research work you want to know, if you want to write a research paper in a reputed journal, I am here to help it out. So best of luck, and thank you so much. One thing I would like to share you. One student had asked former President APJ Abdul Kalam, what are the 3 important things you succeed in your life? So the four most important thing is great aims, hard work, and acquire knowledge continuously, which is very, very important, in the current scenario. So thank you so much and best of luck.
Thank you, Shruti ma'am. Students definitely need a good hand-holding when they are through various troubles into the campus. So ma'am will always be there. Next, you can count upon the HOD PGDM, Dr. Neelam Tandon ma'am. Students, please put your hands together as I welcome ma'am on the panel.
Very good morning to all of you. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning at the back. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so I hope I have met most of you, except few maybe who were not there in the class, because I've taken class with both the sections, at least once with the other section. Anyways, myself Dr. Neelam Tandon, and my area is economics. I love sharing about economics application in real life, so that it can add value to you not only for your professional front, but also in your real life, whatever you do in life. So that is my objective when I share economics. Apart from that, I like to work on financial education and financial literacy, because I believe that's the most important thing in today's life. We have seen people crossing limits in terms of their expenses without realizing that what will be their future. So it's very important to take care about your present and safeguard your future. So that is what my motto is, to promote youngsters to go for savings before you go for spending. That's what I want to convey one message to all of you. Apart from that, only thing which I want to share is that market is changing at such a pace. You cannot confine yourself to books by saying that I've read this book, because maybe the book has come today in the market and by tomorrow things may become irrelevant. Girls at the back, those who are talking, busy talking, just 2 minutes of yours I'll take, and I think I'm talking sense here. So very important for you people is to realize that market is changing at such a pace, and you cannot confine yourself to what's happening in Delhi or within NCR or let's say within India. What is happening rest of the world is making impact on India. We have seen Ukraine-Russia crisis and how oil and the currency has fluctuated, and its impact in terms of food. Government has banned wheat exports. So you can see the impact, ripple down impact which is there. So no player can be safeguarded completely within remaining in the cocoon. So you have to come out of that, be on your toes, work very, very hard, be inquisitive, and there is no shortcut in life to gain. You may gain success maybe in a short span of time, but that will be for a fraction of a second or maybe for very short term. If you want to have sustainable, happy and career growth which you are looking for long term, then there's no shortcut. Apart from that, work very hard, keep yourself focused, be clear about what you want to do in your life, and have passion for that. So something being forced on you that you have to do this, or my friends are doing, that is why I want to do it. You may like it today, but later on you may face problems. So be very clear in your head what you want to achieve in life, and that should drive you to work from mind, heart and soul together. Otherwise, you are lucky to have all faculty members here to handhold you at any point of time, any help required. So keep reading, keep learning, keep sharing, and bless you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for putting up those words of wisdom that yes, you must save before you spend. So use less of credit card. While giving credit to the faculty who takes care of building up your entire empire, that's taking care of the entrepreneurship cell, may I request Dr. Sanjita Mathur ma'am to please, Associate Professor JIMS, to please introduce herself to the students.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It's a pleasure to have you all here, and I can see young and bright smiling faces, very eager to step onto the roads of life. And so welcome once again, and I wish you all the very best for this journey. While you spend 2 years of your time at JIMS, I hope it's going to be memorable and also defining in terms of your career choice. So with this, I'm going to introduce my E-cell to you. So I'm the head of the E-cell here, looking after, of course, I'm just the faculty head. You would be taking charge over from me very, very soon. So I would be inviting my E-cell heads probably later tomorrow, maybe, when students have to present their E-cell to you. So, but what does E-cell stand for, and what is the vision of this club, and what do we intend to do with this? So as I said, maybe we are all standing here to make our careers in corporate management, and maybe we've all also worked as corporate managers in the past, but maybe and somewhere down the line I've realized the nation needs more of entrepreneurs who are job creators rather than just job seekers. That's the defining line, and that's the bottom line for which we are all gathered here. So entrepreneurship cell, those of you who are aspiring to be on your own very soon, to have your own startups, because India is very soon going to take over from Ireland to be the startup nation of the world. So we have all got to contribute to this dream and vision and that place in the globe as we stand here. So E-cell is about creating an ecosystem that we aspire to have on any campus. We are in collaboration with Wadhwani Foundation. That is one foundation which is there in all the prominent institutions of the country, right from the IITs to the IIMs and the NITs and all prominent management institutions. Because this is one foundation who are they have been basically the forerunners in bringing the education of entrepreneurship to campuses. So this is about educating you on entrepreneurship, creating an ecosystem to bring that paradigm shift in your thinking process, in your perspective process, as far as having your own startup goes. It's a dream for many, it's an aspiration for many more. So eSail organizes a lot of activities throughout the year, ranging from workshops, ranging from lectures, ranging from activities, competitions. So of course these are not competitions which are going to involve singing and dancing, but definitely we're looking at singing and dancing to be converted into a startup. Then you're most welcome to my cell. So we're going to do a lot of these activities. One of the most prominent activities that we do on an annual basis is E-Week. E-Week it all started with a 5-day festival, but COVID disrupted a lot of things. So we are now getting back used to the habit of having 2 or 3 days. So definitely not less than 3-day festival. This is an intercollegiate festival. So this is inviting people from all across the country, of different institutions, different universities, not limited to management institutions. So you have a huge plethora of footfall on your campus, and you are the host institution. Here we organize seminars, here we organize a lot of competitions, lot of, and of course, the feather in the cap is always the B-Plan competition, which carries a lot of interest among student community because it carries cash prizes. So yes, entrepreneurship is about making money. So charity begins from home. So you should be actively taking part in that competition. Of course, you also stand to win. So we do not have any restrictions on our own students participating in these shows. So that's E-Week for you. Now coming back to the most important, because as I said, these are just about creating an ecosystem to bring that paradigm shift in your perspective. Now, a very important part of my eCell is going to be the incubator that we have here. This incubator, which we call it as the ANDC JIMS Business Incubator, is located in the basement of our institution. So there is this complete incubator cell there, headed by the ANDC. This is in collaboration with Acharya Naren Dev College of Delhi University and funded by and supported by the Delhi government. So here what we do is, any of you sitting right now in the auditorium with any business idea, you just need to walk into this incubator cell. You can contact me also, because I am the managing head of this incubator cell. So you just have to walk into this incubator, discuss your idea. So right from idea validation to helping you, holding your hand through feasibility analysis, connecting you to the right contacts, to funding, because that's where the problem lies with most of us who are unable to fund our dreams. So that's the incubator all about. So give your dreams some wings, solid air under your wings. So you don't need to just procrastinate and sleep on it, that probably it's not going to be possible, so I'm going to sit stick around with a corporate job for next 5 years, and maybe the 6th year I'm going to think about doing my own business. No, that's not what we stand here for. We stand here for funding, all kind of funding, both venture capital funding, seed funding. Now, an announcement that I need to make here is, your JIMS institution, your college, your institution funds your startup ideas. We take 50%, we help you to fund you with 50% of whatever business plan that you present to us, provided it is being validated by the industry, and my incubator cell tells me that this is an idea which has a probability of going very high and soaring new heights. So definitely JIMS, apart from the business incubator, also goes into seed funding. So that's some kind of encouragement, as I said, for most of you who as I said, you're still in the wings right now, waiting for your first salaries, maybe let's say 2 years, 1.5 years down the line. So there I have one of my students who was a passionate photographer, and he is an alumni, so he definitely had a job. But he has a job. I'm sorry to say, he still has a job. He's working very hard, but at the same time pursuing his own dream of being a professional photographer. So that's what this JIMS ecosystem does to your thinking process. So I welcome you all to this e-cell. Maybe tomorrow when students interact with you, we would be sharing the link to the membership form. We have a very, very clear understanding that we don't take non-serious students into our cell. As I said, this is not a club where we are just organizing cultural festivals, right? As if you are very talented and you have an aspiration to turn any of your passions into a startup, then you're most welcome. So I'm going to do a screening process. I sit there myself to screen the students with the help of an industry person also. So I take this membership very seriously. I don't want herd mentality to be as a part of my e-cell, because we are on the job from day one. So that screening will take place. Once we have your email IDs in place, my student, the president of the club, is going to share the link of the entrepreneurship form. So please fill in, those of you who are very keen on doing this. So please fill up the form, and then we'll announce a selection process and date. We'll go through that process, and once you're on board, there are designations to be attached to everyone that who's here. So all of you are going to be working very hard as a team, and if nothing else, you learn to be a good manager. So with this, my e-cell introduction comes to an end. As I said, more details will be shared by student heads, and I look forward to see more and more of you in my e-cell. Thank you so much from my side.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing those elaborate details for them to picturesque you. Why to take home the salary when we can have the entire profit share to be consumed? So do you have your passions to be converted into profits? If yes, if there's a knock on that door, if you have your entrepreneurial instincts, you know where to go. So that's Dr. Sanjeela Mathur, ma'am, head e-cell. Well, they say that HR comes with a lot of emotional intelligence, but how many of us find ourselves competent to handle various emotions? So with this, may I please call upon Dr. Anju Shukla, ma'am, Assistant Professor, JIMS Kalkaji. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we welcome ma'am.
A very good morning, students.
Good morning, ma'am.
How's the Josh? Doesn't look like. Really? May I repeat myself? Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Okay, so I believe few of you know my name. How many of you know my name? Raise your hands. Nice. I like this. We should never forget my name, that's for sure. Okay, so just moving on. Yes, my name is Dr. Anju Shukla. And as far as my academic qualification is concerned, I'm a product of Hindu College, Delhi University. And yes, there are a few sciences who are sitting here and they are a bit afraid. So let me tell you, I have been a sciencee and I have done my MBA as well. So you need not stress out yourself because you are a sciencee. And yes, for sure, you will be asked this question many a times, why from science to MBA? You have your own valid reasons, right? And yes, I can provide you few, right? So yes, I'm a graduate, yes, BSc Botany Honours in fact, then an MBA, NET qualified. I've done my PG diplomas in training and development, industrial relations, and I'm a certified psychometric, user of a lot of psychometric tests. So that we are going to do in our PG labs. Apart from that, I'm a PhD from IP University. This was as far as my academic qualification is concerned, and as far as what I am going to interact with you on what grounds. Basically, we are going to have our HR classes together, PG Lab classes, and as far as IB is concerned, I'm going to take the most important thing with them, right, which I feel is the most important, the presentation classes, right? So can I have the IB people, as in, can you raise your hands please? Let me see how many are there. Okay, good number. So we are going to interact in our presentation classes, the most important, right? So good.